Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be my 2020 beauty favorites. This is going to include hair, skin, my bath products, and of course, makeup. I have a lot of products in front of me. So this is going to be an extremely long video. So let's waste no time. Let's get right into it. The first product I want to talk about in the brow category is this brow pencil. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. I actually really love this pencil. This is one of my top favorites. My other one I can't find. It's the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, I think is what it's called. I just had it. I don't know where it went. So I will insert a picture of it just like everything else. I will show you guys pictures of it. But I really love this. I have mine in the shade Chocolate Mousse, and I think this is the perfect color for me since I did recently go a lot darker with my hair. Next, we have two pomades I want to talk about. The first one is the Morphe Brow Cream. I also have this in the shade Chocolate Mousse. As you can tell, it is well loved. And I love this. This is very creamy. And as for this one as well, this is the e.l.f. Brow Cream, and it's in the shade Espresso. Also really well loved by me. This is what I have in my brows today, along with the e.l.f. Brow Pencil, which again, I can't find because I lost it even though I used it earlier. I don't know how that happened. For brow gel, I only have one to talk about, and it is the Morphe Brow Gel, and this one is just in the translucent clear shade. I love this. This does not make your brows like super crunchy, but it makes your brows stay on. Like your brows do not move all day long. So I love it. I actually have two eyeshadow primers I want to talk about. The first one I want to talk about is one I've been using for a while now. This one's not new to me, but the second one is kind of new to me, but I still love it. The first one is the NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. I love this. This really puts a tacky finish on your lids, so your shades go on smoothly and they actually stay in place all day long. The next one is newer for me because I just did a huge e.l.f. haul. I'm thinking about doing an almost full face of e.l.f. because I did forget to get a mascara from e.l.f. But other than that, I'm thinking about almost doing a full face of e.l.f. So that might be coming soon. But this is the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. I love this as well because this one doesn't leave a tacky finish. And as you can see, it's like a putty. This one doesn't leave a tacky finish, but it definitely makes your shades go on very smoothly and very, very pigmented. I actually really love it. Next product I want to talk about is a eyeliner, and this is the e.l.f. H2O Proof Eyeliner Pen. I have become obsessed with liquid eyeliner pens because I hate liquid eyeliner, but I also hate pencil eyeliner. I just don't like dealing with liquid eyeliner because it's messy, and I can't do my wings great with liquid eyeliner nor pencil, but I love a winged look. So I love this because this is kind of foolproof for me. I can really master a wing. This is actually what I've used on my eyes today. I can really master a wing with this without having to worry about being super messy. It's just not super messy for me, and I love that. All right, on to eyeshadows. So, the first ones I want to talk about are the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow palettes. I have this top one in Pumpkin Pie and this bottom one in Berry Bad. I love these two eyeshadow palettes. When I want to do a super neutral look, I will use both palettes, and I just love how these look. They are $3. They are so cute, so simple, and I so love it. I might actually get the other ones that they have too. I might place another big e.l.f. order because I really do love e.l.f. products. There is quite a bit of e.l.f. in this video as well, so you'll see. All right, next I have the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Palette. I feel like you can get great quality from the drugstore, but I splurged on this palette because I was like, you know, why not? Let me just treat myself, you know? So I splurged on this palette and I do not regret it. I love this palette. This palette is so pigmented, it's so beautiful, and it smells really good. Doesn't smell like pumpkin spice to me, but that's okay. This next palette I want to talk about, I've only dipped into once, but holy moly, I actually love this palette, okay? This is the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette. Y'all are going to die when you see this. Like, look at this. It's like the entire rainbow right here in a palette. I absolutely love this. My favorite color is yellow, so of course I love all the yellow shades. It's beautiful. I need to dip in this palette some more. I was actually thinking about doing a really cool winter look with the blue shades, so another video coming soon. But I love this palette, and it's also super pigmented. It's ColourPop, so it's obviously super pigmented. I love it. Next is my go-to neutral palette for when I just want a neutral look. Very simple, very basic. I always go to this palette. This is the Profusion Ultra Warm palette. I can't find this anywhere. I don't know if it's discontinued or what. I can't find it anywhere, but I will do some more research. But I love this palette for when I just want a basic neutral look, because, you know, this is all you need right here. If you're a beginner, this kind of palette is all you need. Now, I'm not a pro. I'm not going to say that. I'm not a pro. I still don't know what I'm doing half of the time with my eyeshadows or any makeup for that matter. But I just, if you're like beginner, like brand new into makeup, that palette is 100% what you need, because this will have all the colors you will ever need for a basic neutral look. And the last eyeshadow palette I want to mention is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Guys, I love this palette. This was my very first high-end splurge. Well, not really high-end. It's still relatively affordable, but this was a good splurge for me when I first bought it. And I also really love this because of the bold colors. I mean, my palettes are dirty. You can see how much I use these. But I love this for the bold colors. I want to dip into these purples down here because I have yet to do that. But, okay, another video coming soon. I'm just coming up with video ideas as I'm doing this, okay? But I love this palette. It's great. Very pigmented. And you can make some killer looks with that. I love it. All right, next is lashes. Where did my lash glue go? Oh, right here. So, my favorite and only lash glue I've ever used, because I just started using lashes this year, maybe a couple months ago. I never used to use them because I could never get the hang of it. But now, all I use is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. I actually really love this. This is amazing stuff. I don't want to try any other lash glue because I love this that much. My favorite lashes of all time are the Kiss So Wispy number 11 lashes. As you can see, I only have one pair left. They are my natural lash look, but I just love it, okay? I love it so much. All right, next for lashes, I have the ColourPop It's Faux Lash Kit, and I love how these look. The ones that are gone were more the, you know, natural ones. It has to be a special occasion for me to wear a lash like these ones down here, but I will get there. But being that it's 2020, no special occasions are going on. But yeah, I love those lashes. They're also very good. I also had an e.l.f. pair of lashes. I will insert a picture of them right here. I wore those and I also loved those, but you know, I am a one and done type girl. I do not reuse my lashes. I know you can, but I just don't like reusing them. All right, so that's it for the eyes. Now let's get into the face products. All right, we're gonna start off with primers. I have 3 of them I want to talk about. The first one is my favorite one. I love this so much. It is the Hard Candy Hydrating 12-Hour Grip Primer. This is a Milk Makeup Primer dupe, I heard. I haven't had the opportunity to try that primer, but I want to try that primer and do a side-by-side comparison. But for now, I use this all the time. This is great. It really makes my makeup stay on my face and last a very long time, and I love it. The next 2 primers I want to talk about are both from e.l.f. You already know where I'm going with this. This is the Poreless Putty Primer and the Matte Putty Primer. I love these for 2 different days. When I feel like my pores are the size of planets, I use the Poreless Putty Primer, and it really just blurs everything out for me. I absolutely love how that looks on my skin. I love to use it in my T-zone, especially under my eyes, because I don't know why, but my pores on my cheeks, right under my eyes, are ridiculously large. And I don't know why. I feel like you can see them from a mile away. That's like the first thing you notice. And the Matte Putty Primer I love to use when my skin is super like oily, and I don't get oily often, but when I do, it's mostly around my forehead. So I love to use this on my forehead, and you know, I avoid this around my mouth because around my mouth gets really dry, especially this time of year when it's getting colder outside. So yeah, those primers are absolutely great, and I haven't used another primer all year. And I'm being honest. All right, next, foundations. I only have one like foundation that I've really been loving this year, and I have a CC cream that I need to get 1 shade darker in the CC cream, and I need to get 1 shade lighter in the foundation. But this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I have mine in the shade Syracuse, and like I said, I need to get 1 shade lighter in this because I feel like it's really dark on my skin, even though when I apply it, it looks great, but as I wear it throughout the day, I feel like it deepens on my skin, so I think I need to go 1 shade down. But regardless, this is a very full coverage foundation. You do not need much. It's the foundation I'm wearing today. You don't need much of this at all in order to get a beautiful finish. It is so full coverage. It is matte, and it is amazing. That's all I have to say about that. Next is a new discovery for me, like literally new, and I already love it. Once I get a shade darker, I will love it even more. It is the e.l.f. CC Camo Cream. I love to pair this with another concealer I'm going to talk about, but I love this. Right now, I have mine in the shade Medium 330W. I definitely need a shade deeper because this is actually a lot lighter than I expected it to be. And to me, it's a lot lighter than it looked on the website, but that's no big deal. It wasn't that expensive. It's $14, but I think it's well worth every penny. It's more on the expensive side for e.l.f., but I think it's worth every penny that you put into it because it is amazing. It's not super full coverage. It's not as full coverage as the foundation, but it has coverage, and for being a CC cream, that says a lot. All right, on to concealers. So the first one I want to talk about, I do not use under my eyes. I only use to clean up my brows, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have mine in the shade Medium. I've used this to clean up my brows for about a year now, and I've never used it under my eyes because I wanted something that was more so my skin tone kind of to clean up my brows. So I thought, you know, why not try this? And I really do love this for my brows. I haven't tried another one since, so I love that. Next, I feel like this is everyone's like cult classic concealer, but I just tried it this year. Like I said, this is my first year dabbling into high-end makeup in general. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have mine in the shade Medium Sand, and I really, really love this. I first got it in an Ipsy bag, so it was just a little one, and I had the shade above this. Yeah, the shade above this, and I thought it was just a little too light, so I went ahead and ordered a shade below it, and I love it so, so much. It is a concealer I have under my eyes today, and I actually love how this looks on my skin. Some people say it's very drying. I don't think it's very drying on me. I personally really, really love how it looks, and it's amazing. All right, so the last concealer I want to talk about is the concealer I love to use with the e.l.f. CC cream. It is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I love the hydrating one because it really does hydrate. It does what it says it does. It hydrates my under eyes. It brightens them. It hydrates them without being sticky, you know, and I love that. So yeah, nothing but good things to say about this concealer. I love it. Next, I'm going to move on to powders. I use two different powders, one for under my eyes, one for my entire face. So the one I use under my eyes is the e.l.f. HD powder. I love this under my eyes because I feel like it is very smoothing. It's very smoothing under my eyes. And I tried this like once on my entire face, and I did not like it on my entire face. But under my eyes, I found that it works a lot better for me personally. So I only use this under my eyes. And the powder I use for my entire face, you know, here recently has been the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And I have mine in the shade Medium. And this, I don't know what they put in this, but this makes my face at least super, super smooth. It does not emphasize texture. It just makes my face so smooth and makes my makeup just stay in place. And I really, really love this a lot. I need to purchase more of these so I can have backups when I run out of this. But another powder I was using at the beginning of the year before I discovered that all the time was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana Powder. This is for when I want more of a, you know, darker look on me. Because if I have a lighter foundation, I love to use this powder because it kind of deepens it up on my skin, and I really do love that. But with the NARS foundation, like I said, it's a little too dark for me. So I like to use something more neutral, and that is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. All right. Next, I'm going to go into bronzer. I just have two bronzers I want to talk about, and the first one is everyone's favorite forever. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Endless Summer. I really, really love this. A little goes a long way with this, and is very pigmented, but it's so worth it. I love it. I use this one more so in the summertime, but the one I use here recently is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Constantly Bronzed. I love how this looks on me. This is the bronzer I'm wearing today. It kind of blends in with my blush a little bit, in my opinion. But I still love how it looks. And, you know, it's great bronzer. It goes on very smoothly. Both of these do. And I really do love these so much. These are the only bronzers I've used ever. I don't buy bronzers because when I started doing makeup, it was this bronzer. And I'm still using this bronzer to this day. I don't use any other bronzer. All right, blush is next. I have the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I believe this one is in the shade Tahiti. This is very intimidating when you open it. When I ordered this and I opened it, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna look horrible. I'm gonna look like a clown. I thought I was gonna look like a straight up clown, but as you dip your brush in and you blend it out, it looks gorgeous on the skin. I actually have this blush on today, but I topped it off with a powder blush so I could set it. I'm also going to talk about that. But I really, really love how this makes, like, it makes me look naturally flushed, and I really, really love that. Powder blush I want to talk about is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorlet Blush Trio, and I have mine in the Fair Light shade. And I love the middle shade and the last shade right here too. But the middle shade is my favorite. I use that to top off this putty blush, and I think the combination is just amazing. I love it. Now, I have two highlighting palettes I want to talk about. This one's a newer discovery for me, but it's amazing. I love it. And it's so subtle, but it's beautiful. This is the e.l.f. Glow Gleam Beam Highlighting Palette. I love how this looks. It looks immaculate to me. And I love this bottom shade in the corner. I don't know if these have names. No, I don't think these have names. But I love this shade in the corner, and I love this like pinkish gold shade in the middle. It's amazing to me. And then I have my all-time favorite. This is the Makeup Revolution Highlighting Quad, and this one is the light one. I almost dropped my palette there for a minute. And my favorite shade in this one is this pink shade down here. And I also do love the gold shade, but I use the pink shade the most. I don't know why, but I'm really into like pinky highlighters. And I'm not a pink person. I honestly can't stand the color pink sometimes, but it's fine. Oh, I forgot an eye product to talk about. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is the only mascara I've used all year because this mascara is the best. It doesn't leave my lashes clumpy. It volumizes, it lengthens. It really works wonders on my lashes, and I absolutely 100% love it. And I think it's worth it. If you need anything from the makeup side of this video, it's that mascara. I love it. 110% hands down. On to lips. I'm first going to talk about this lip balm because I love this lip balm so much. I use this morning and night after I brush my teeth and after I do my skincare. I always put this on, and when I wake up in the morning after using this at night, my lips are not dry whatsoever, and that says a lot because we like to sleep with the fan on even when it's 20 degrees outside and the fan blows like directly toward us. So the fact that my lips don't dry out throughout the night really is amazing to me. It is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm, and I have mine in the Mighty Mint shade. Smell, scent, flavor. I don't know. Y'all know what I mean. But I have mine in the Mighty Mint, and I love it. It really hydrates your lips and moisturizes your lips and makes your lips feel so soft. And Dougie hates that I love to lather this all over my lips, but it's fine. He'll be fine. He'll deal with it. Next, I have the Wet n Wild lipstick. This is in the old packaging. I know they updated their packaging. I just have not been able to get my hands on it yet. But this is my favorite nude lipstick. This is in the shade Java. Yeah, Java. And I absolutely love this. This is my favorite nude lipstick. And I always love to top it off with another one of my favorites. This is the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer. And this one is in the shade Love Bite. This is a little bit darker than Java is, and that's why I just love to top it off with this because I feel like it's a great lip combo. It's actually the lip combo I'm wearing on my lips today, and I think it's my perfect, brown nude, and I love it. But when I want something just everyday and simple, I always use the Keep It Full Lip Plumping Gloss from Milani, and I love this. I have mine in the shade Natural Luster. It really does plump your lips. I will say that. And it does tingle, but it's not like a intense tingle. And I really love that. Okay, I'm down to the last product to talk about in the makeup category. I feel like it's already 30 minutes long. But this last product is a setting spray, and it's the only setting spray I've been using since I started using this. And no other setting spray compares to this for me. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish setting spray. Now, it's expensive. It is expensive. For me, at least. I didn't see myself spending that much money on a setting spray, but I think it is 110% worth it. Your makeup does not budge whatsoever, and that's all I have to say. Go buy it. All right, now on to the hair products. I have a shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in treatment I want to talk about, and this is my shampoo. These are from Function of Beauty. This is my conditioner, and I love these so much. These have literally changed my hair, if you ask me. I've only washed my hair with these twice because I wash my hair every 2 weeks because I cannot wash my hair often or else my hair will get really brittle and fall out, and we don't need that. But I will leave my Function of Beauty formula right here. I absolutely love what I have created with those. I have created my perfect formula and I will be repurchasing it. I love it so much. I'll also have their Function of Beauty leave-in treatment as well, and I also love this to put in my hair right before I blow dry it, and it smells amazing. Like, they all smell the same, I think. In my opinion, they all smell the same. But I did do it in the Strike a Rose, I think. I don't know. It's the rose scent. But I love how these smell. I love how they affect my hair, and I love it so much. All right, so now onto my hair dryer. I'm excited about this one. I recently discovered this bad boy this year, and I will never go back to a traditional hair dryer unless I absolutely have to. This, we all know what it is. This is the Revlon One-Step Volumizer and Hair Dryer, and it actually works wonders on my hair. I didn't know if it was gonna work on my hair, I'm not gonna lie. It's $60 and I invested. I didn't know if it was gonna work on my hair, but I tried it out and I literally had to run downstairs and tell my fiance, look at my hair. It looks great. This gives you so much volume and so much like oomph to your hair. And I love this product. And I will not go back to a traditional hair dryer unless I absolutely have to. Hopefully I won't, because this is my baby. All right, so my other baby is actually a new hair straightener, which also like floored me when I used it for the first time. It is the T3 Lunia hair straightener, and this one pass and your hair is straight. Like, you don't need to go over it anymore, but one pass and your hair is like really straight, no frizz, like bone straight. I think it is the best hair straightener I've ever used, and I won't be going back to any other hair straightener either. So that's it. That's all I have for the hair. So on to skin. Now, this product I recently discovered, and I'm actually completely out of this, so I'm using another cleanser right now that I don't really like too much, but this one is the Tula Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser, and this is my favorite cleanser of all time. I really noticed a difference with my skin when I used this cleanser. My skin was like so soft and did not dry out whatsoever when I used this. And I know it was this product because when I switched cleansers, and that was the only thing I switched because I ran out of this one, I started getting dry patches on my face again. I started breaking out a little more, and I realized it was the cleanser that I was using. So I will be repurchasing this very soon, but I just want y'all to know this is the best cleanser. Next is serums, and this first one is my day serum. This is what I use every morning. It is the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I don't know if I'm saying that brand right, but I love this stuff. It smells so citrusy, and I love citrus smells here lately. I used to hate citrus smells, but now I really love citrus smells, and this is citrus in a bottle, if you ask me. So I love this. It makes my skin feel so awake and so vibrant, and I love it for every morning. I need to buy more of that as well. And for nighttime, I use the Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. If you have an active blemish, that will sting the blemish, but it'll go away within like a minute. But it actually feels so great because it feels like it's actually like attacking the blemish and making it go away even quicker. And I love that because I have very acne prone skin and I have a lot of acne scars, and I've noticed that that's really been helping lightening. It's really been helping to lighten. Oh my god, I can't talk today. It's really been helping to lighten my acne scars a lot as well. So I use that every single night and it is great. As far as eye cream goes, I use the It Cosmetics Confidence in an Eye Cream, and I love this. As you can tell, I just almost am out completely. I need to get more of this as well. I just need to do a whole skincare repurchase, to be honest with you. But I really love that. It is like the best eye cream I've used in a long time. It hydrates my eyes. And I know that sounds really weird, but it hydrates my eyes and I love it. I used to have dry patches right under my eyebrows. That was new for me. I didn't know what was going on with that. So I just have been lathering this right under my eyebrows and my dry patches were gone within like 2 days. So I really love this product. It works wonders for me. Next is a moisturizer, and this is also Ole Henriksen, and this is the Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I love this. I recently started using this, and it really does hydrate my skin really well. I love how it makes my skin feel, and I love how it makes my skin look as well. Next, I have a night cream. This is the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I am almost completely out of this baby too. I'm scraping the bottom right now. I need to repurchase, just like all my other skincare. So I love this. I've been using this for quite a few months now, and I definitely noticed, like, when I wake up in the morning, my skin feels so good and so hydrated. It's great. I do have a jade roller I want to talk about. This is just an EcoTools jade roller, and I love using this in the morning, especially to just depuff my face because my face is super puffy in the morning and I just look like I have an allergic reaction all over. So I just love that to depuff my face and just make it nice and smooth and like really absorb in all my products, and I love that. I also have this eye roller that I got from Dollar Tree that I love, and I always use this with my eye cream underneath my eyes, and I just love how it makes my under eyes feel, and it also depuffs my under eyes too, which is also very needed in the morning time. And last but not least, I have 3 bath products I want to talk about. The first one is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath. This one is the lavender one. I use this every time I want to take a bath and relax. Like this morning, I actually used this in my bath and I love it. I know it says soothe and sleep, but I just love the smell of lavender if I want to relax. Not even if I'm going to sleep, just relaxing. And I think this is a must for everyone who wants to really relax and treat themselves. You need this. The next 2 things are body washes, and this first one, y'all, I never thought I would try anything from this brand because I didn't know how good it smelled, but this is amazing. This is the Native Coconut and Vanilla Body Wash, and I've been using this for the last month or 2, I think. And oh my god, oh, it smells like a dream. I love the smell of anything vanilla. I love vanilla so much. I don't like coconut as much, So that's why I was very weary about this one, but I love the combination of the two. The combination of the two smells absolutely great. And you know, the smell does linger on my skin, and I really do love it so much. The last and final product I want to talk about, finally, I feel like I've been rambling on for an hour, is the Dove Pampering Body Wash. This one, Shea Butter and Warm Vanilla. I love this one in particular. Granted, I love all of their scents. I love all of their body washes, but this one is my hands down favorite. I love how this just smells, and like the native one, the smell lingers on your skin very marvelously. I love it. You can really smell the vanilla in it, and like I just said, I love vanilla. I think that's why I love this one so stinking much. I love it. Oops. Alright guys, that is it for my video today. That was my 2020 beauty favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.